Welcome to this explainer on one of the most revered and powerful spiritual texts in the world, the Hanuman Chalisa. Today we're going to break down the profound meaning and the incredible healing benefits embedded right within this calming devotional prayer. We'll look at the actual structure of the text to understand exactly how it weaves ancient mythology, divine reverence, and a super practical path to inner peace all together. Our goal is to systematically unpack these verses so you can fully grasp the essence of this timeless mantra. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this by taking just a moment to clear our minds. Look at this beautiful opening imagery right out of the gate. Before even mentioning Hanuman, the text starts with a fundamental act of purification, cleansing the mirror of the mind with the dust of the Guru's lotus feet. That's highly intentional. It sets an immediate meditative mood, signaling that to truly receive the wisdom and the fruits of life that follow, you've got to start with a clean, clear slate, completely free of ego.
Part 1. Guru Vandana and his divine form.
So the text is very purposeful in how it transitions from the spiritual state of the devotee to the divine form of the deity itself. To really get this invocation, you have to look at the absolute humility of the practitioner. The text literally says, "Knowing this body to be devoid of intelligence, I remember the son of the wind." It is a profound, total surrender. You're asking for three specific things: strength, wisdom, and knowledge. And the whole point of getting these isn't for ego or worldly gain. It's entirely to remove life's miseries and impurities. You're essentially saying, grant me the inner fortitude so my outward suffering can be eliminated.
Now notice how rapidly the text builds a vivid mental image of his powerful, glowing physical form. It shifts instantly from the internal state of the devotee to the radiant external presence of Hanuman. We're told he has a golden complexion and curly hair. He's holding a lightning bolt, which is this great symbol of unbreakable strength, and a flag symbolizing victory. Adorning his shoulder is the sacred thread. This isn't just nice poetry, right? It's a visualization technique. By detailing these attributes so specifically, it helps you create a firm anchor in your mind, connecting you directly to his magnificent energy.
Part 2. The amazing feats of Ram's messenger. Having established that divine form, we now shift focus into exploring the immense power, the epic feats, and the highly dynamic actions of Lord Ram's ultimate messenger. And this brilliantly illustrates his incredible shape-shifting ability, which serves a very specific narrative purpose. On one hand, he takes on a microscopic, almost invisible form when he appears before Mother Sita, showing profound gentleness, respect, and restraint. But immediately following that, the text contrasts this with his fearsome, giant, fiery form used to burn Lanka and destroy the demons. This duality is central to who Hanuman is. He possesses absolute, terrifying power, yet exercises perfect, context-aware control over it. So the crucial point here is how he specifically altered the fates of key figures in the epic. The Chalisa meticulously lists these dynamic interventions just to prove his role as the ultimate helper. I mean, for Lakshman, he literally brought the Sanjivani herb, reviving him from the brink of death. For Sugriva, Hanuman reunited him with Ram and secured his lost kingdom. And for Vibhishan, it was Hanuman's counsel that was accepted, eventually leading to Vibhishan becoming the Lord of Lanka. He's not just a passive observer in these myths, he is the absolute catalyst for salvation and success. And to further highlight the cosmic scale of his power, the text references a staggering distance, thousands of yojanas. This goes back to the famous story where a young Hanuman leapt an unimaginable astronomical distance into the sky to swallow the sun because he mistakenly believed it to be a sweet glowing fruit. The text includes this to remind us that his capabilities literally transcend the boundaries of the earth. His power is cosmic, natural, and completely boundless.
Part 3. Sankat Mochan, the Almighty Protector.
Now, let's see how this builds from grand mythological feats into something deeply personal. We transition from the cosmic hero to Sankat Mochan, the ultimate dispeller of crises, acting as an everyday protector for you and me. I really want to emphasize the profound comfort embedded in this line. It translates to, all happiness is found in your shelter. With you as a protector, what is there to fear? After laying out his massive strength and cosmic leaps, the text brings it all right home. It assures you that taking his shelter brings happiness and completely eliminates fear. It transforms an awe-inspiring deity into a personal, accessible guardian. In this protection, it's immediate and absolute. The text explains that his mere name acts as an impenetrable shield. Ghosts, evil spirits, and negative energies do not come near when the name of Mahavir is chanted. For anyone looking for an anchor in chaotic times, this provides a highly structured solution.
The vibration of the name itself is the barrier against unseen fears, anxieties, and negativity. The depth of his ability to bless his devotees is completely unparalleled. Notice how the text validates this authority. Mother Sita herself granted him the ultimate boon. She made him the bestower of the 8 spiritual powers, the Ashtasiddhis, and the 9 earthly treasures, the Navanidhis. Basically, this means he has the divinely sanctioned authority to grant both supreme spiritual enlightenment and everyday material abundance to his devotees.
Part 4. The Great Rewards of Reciting the Chalisa.
Finally, we reach the part of the text known in ancient traditions as the File Shruti. This section explicitly outlines the immense spiritual, mental, and physical rewards directly promised to those who recite these verses. Let's walk through this brilliant progression. Step 1 is the input, constant, unbroken chanting and meditation on the brave Hanuman. Step 2 is the immediate effect, the destruction of all disease and physical or mental pain. And step 3 is the ultimate result, breaking free from the bonds of earthly suffering and experiencing immense, transcendent joy. It is a clear cause and effect mechanism for true healing. To summarize these incredible final promises, the text bridges a vital gap between our everyday desire for earthly healing and the ancient goal of ultimate spiritual salvation. Yes, devotion removes immediate crises and physical pain, but it goes so much further. It helps the devotee attain the Supreme Lord Ram, essentially erasing the accumulated sorrows of past lives. And finally, it secures a place in Ram's divine abode at the end of your earthly journey. It literally covers everything from the immediate moment of suffering all the way to the ultimate destination of the soul.
And the entire text concludes with this simple, poignant request: make my heart your home. We've seen his epic strength, his immense wisdom, and his ability to conquer the greatest of obstacles. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to this deeply personal invitation. In a world full of chaos, isn't it time we built a quiet home for strength and devotion within our own hearts?